It was the first thing I said to her. I'm not going to give you any of my money. And then she must have thought, game on.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Because then she spoke to me the closest anyone's ever spoke to my face, ever. Like, outside of a child talking to me, that's the closest she got. Right? So straight away, I was just thinking of toddlers immediately.
Oh.
And then she mentions baby oil, so now I'm proper aroused. You've never really struck me as a stag do guy.
Yeah. Definitely not.
And I couldn't even imagine you at a stag do until Adam's one.
And how did I fare?
Better than I thought you were going to.
I fared better than I thought I was going to.
How you were acting up until we left was how I thought you were going to continue the whole time.
Yeah. Anxious.
I even told Dan that I would take pictures of you if you were being miserable and send them to him. And he said, I just want as many pictures as possible of just Daryl just sat in a corner just not enjoying himself on his phone.
I'm not that bad.
No, it was the opposite. I think there's always like a pre-stag do or pre-weekend event level of like anxiety or like anxious feelings anyway.
I think there is when it's like one like Adam's stag do, because I think Adam knows himself that he basically threw a mixing pot of like 13 guys together who have nothing in common, who don't, a lot of them don't know each other well. Like there was little pockets, wasn't there, who knew each other,
Yeah.
and then the other half didn't. So it was like, I think Adam knew going in it was going to be a bit of a fucking, let's see what happens kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously it went really well, which is good.
Yeah.
But it sometimes doesn't.
I've
I haven't been on a stag do where it hasn't gone well, because like I've only been on three. Yeah, I think three. Tom's, my brother's, and now Adam's. I think they're the only stag do's I've been on. Very sorry if I'm forgetting someone else's. I think that's definitely the only three.
Yeah.
But all three of them have been that same pattern of it's just a bunch of people that the stag knows kind of thrown together.
Yeah.
Paul's wasn't as bad, because Paul's was basically his tattoo friends, which obviously I fall under. I'm obviously his brother, but I fall under that. So it was like his workmates who tattoo, who I know, and then he has like the guys that he's built the soapbox with, the Red Bull.
I didn't even know he'd built a soapbox.
You know the Red Bull races?
Yeah.
He did one of them one year.
Did he?
Yeah. They did a
Nice.
They did a Game of Thrones themed one.
We should get him on here someone so we can talk about that.
We should, yeah.
Yeah. Delicious. Yeah, I don't think I've been on one that's like not gone well. And it is always the same thing. It's because I guess it's just all the friends you accrue from all the different areas in your life, and none of them normally meet. They don't really have a circumstance to meet unless you do like regular big barbecues or something. But even then you tend to just invite one group of friends each time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never been on one where it's gone badly between the groups.
Yeah,
It's gone badly in the groups.
Yeah.
So like a handful of the friends in the same circle have got into fights and stuff.
Yeah, because of their pre-existing dramas and
And
stuff.
a few beers come in and then everyone starts bringing up shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, none of that this weekend. It was well chill. It was nice how just everyone just seemed to get on straight away, like no issues. There is something that we all had in common, and that is that we were basically Adam's walking portfolio for the weekend.
Yeah.
Because
Wasn't
everyone except one.
It was one, wasn't it? Didn't.
Yeah.
It was Mark.
Yeah, it was Mark. Yeah.
Mark was the
Pull
one,
your
wasn't
finger out, Mark.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I couldn't believe that he was the only one.
Yeah, and he's a tattooist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very weird.
He definitely should have been tattooed already. But yeah, I always get a bit like anxious towards the beginning of those and wanting to go. Like 3 days before, I'm always like, I don't want to go. I
think it's
don't
just
want to do
I
this.
just don't like social situations in general.
Yeah, but I really like them, and I still feel like that.
Yeah, but do you like social situations with strangers?
Yeah,
Ugh. Why?
because it's fun, isn't it?
What's fun about that?
New experiences.
No, there's there's a difference between new experiences and then just strangers. That's totally different.
Well, hopefully I'll be able to make some new friends.
Oh, you're taking the piss now.
I am. Yeah.
You don't want new friends. That's what I thought. I was like, nah, he's lying.
No, I've already got like 950 odd, according to Facebook.
I've got like fucking 3,000.
Not that anyone uses Facebook ever,
Yeah.
unless you're like over 50. It seems absolutely dead. But yeah, they tend to all go the same way. This was a nice one because it was more sober than most. As in, like, I know people were drinking and stuff, but no one was getting hammered.
I think that's been the case at all the stag do's I've been to.
Oh, no. Most of the stag do's I go on, people are trying to get messy.
No, I think all the ones I've been on have been like that.
On my stag
Everyone's
do,
getting a bit drunk, but no one's like wasted.
Oh no, like all the others I've been on have been people getting fucking
How many have you been on?
trashed. Oh, loads.
Loads.
Yeah. Just got lots of friends, you know. I'm
Loads
just in a
of
lot of
friends.
different circles. Because when I go there, I'll make a new friend, and then they invite me to their stag do when they get married, and I'm just a stag do guy, you know.
Why am I not?
I think it's your inability to interact with humans in a sincere way.
Probably sobriety as well.
It probably is a big factor. It probably, like, all jokes aside, it probably is. 'Cause
Yeah.
you get 2 beers down and you'll talk to anyone because all your inhibitions go down and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, normally, like, the stag do starts and people are drinking immediately. I've been on stag do's that started at like 3, 4 in the morning. People were straight on it.
3, 4 in the morning. Oh,
Yeah, for like
flights and
morning
stuff.
flights.
Yeah.
Yeah. But people are meeting up and about to get in cabs and they've already got cans going. I've been on stag do's where an hour in, bags are already being passed about.
Oh,
Good times. Yeah.
that sounds awful.
Yeah. Sat on a minibus, singing songs together, fucking gumming on the back seat. On my stag do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I had a stag do.
Fuck, yeah. I forgot. I just forget about that part of your life.
Yeah, so do I. Well, I try to.
Yeah, push
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah, I tried to, but
How was your stag do? There's a good
we
conversation.
went to Newquay,
Right.
which would have been really good if it wasn't the off season and everything was closed.
That's the most depressing stag do.
I think we left at like 6 in the morning. We're drinking straight away. I threw up by 9:30 in the morning.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was already throwing up.
How much had you drank by then?
A good amount. We were just downing one after the other, so it's no real surprise.
Ugh.
Yeah, we had to pull over, and I threw up. We were all just standing at the side of the motorway having a piss, and then we found some trucker's porn stash.
Oh.
Yeah, someone was like having a wee look down, and just got like a big collection, like 10, 15 magazines. It was crazy. So we put them in the minibus and just sat around like we were teenagers again.
You stole his porn stash?
Yeah.
Oh.
The internet's here now. The internet was here then as well. I don't even know what he was doing with magazines.
He's a trucker. He's probably an old guy. He doesn't know the internet. He ain't got good Wi-Fi in that fucking van, has he?
No.
So...
And maybe he hasn't got his like internet security. You know, the thing where it comes up going, you can't go on this. This is an adult site. You know, I pay for the contract.
Maybe he doesn't want to ring 3 and be like, can I watch porn, please? Please, can I watch porn?
What else we do on my stag do? Oh, we went surfing because we were in Newquay. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. I fashioned just a leopard print thong. Went surfing.
In what month?
I think it was cold. It was really cold.
Yeah, that was my next question.
Yeah. It wasn't a good time to be wearing something that was like only just covering my tiny genitals in the freezing cold and after exercising. It was basically an outie belly button that I was rocking. There was so much bagginess in the front of the thong. I just kept like bending over and walking towards people and that in it. Oh, I got tattooed while I was down there as well.
What?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
The panther on my shin was on the stag do.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. The one that you go, oh, it's facing backwards, but it fit
Yeah, that
in.
one.
I guess it is a little bit facing backwards, but
Definitely facing backwards.
yeah, it fits in though. It was good. It's good stuff.
I mean, it's a good, like, that's why I'm like, oh, because I'm like, that's a decent, like, stag tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Anything else?
Yeah, we wanted to go see some strippers, but because it was the off season, they were all shut.
They were shut.
Yeah.
The strippers shut.
Well, yeah, it was just closed because everything was closed.
I just thought strippers would just be like universal all the time. Didn't know they had seasons.
I ended up getting a dance.
Off who?
Oh, this homeless man. I gave him 4 cans and he got naked and gyrated on me.
You being serious?
Why would you think that was serious? I'm not paying 4 cans for a dance. I'm not paying anything for a dance. It ruins the whole thing.
What, paying?
Yeah, because as soon as you're paying for it, it's all gone. All the truth or the sincerity of the situation's gone. Now it's just someone doing this because you gave them money to do it.
Yeah.
And I just feel that the whole time.
I mean, yeah.
I'm just like, you don't want to do this. I'm not really having an awesome time.
It's not made for us, though, is it?
We're us kind of guys.
I don't know. You and me. I don't know what those kind of guys are, but...
I don't like the strip club. it's not for me.
So,
It's not my thing. We'd go a lot when we were younger.
a lot. Man, I was just about to say,
Okay,
how many have you been to?
We went. We did go sometimes, maybe once or twice.
A week?
In the old shop, it was once a day. In the old shop, there was like 3 strip clubs next to us, weren't there? It was crazy.
Yeah.
That is the stripper area of Leeds. But yeah, it's not my thing now. I mean, I don't think it ever was my thing. It just all feels kind of gross.
Well, yeah.
Because it's just loads of men in dark, just rubbing their thighs. Just like,
Rubbing their thighs?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I didn't see anyone rubbing their thighs the other day.
And they're like, oh, she is the same age as my daughter. Oh, let's go get her naked for 50 quid.
I thought about that.
Yeah. Man, on Adam's Stag Do, there was the funniest guy walking around. I couldn't even stop myself laughing because
Which one?
he was walking down the stairs and he was guiding a stripper down, holding her hand so that she didn't fall, like he was being like a gentleman about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck are you doing, mate?
Did you notice that he then tried to sit next to her in the smoking area?
Yeah, yeah.
And she was like, no. No. You cannot do that.
You can help me down the stairs for free, but my company is worth money.
Yeah. And then he just stood and watched her smoke. It was weird.
Yeah.
Did you notice that same guy just paid for dance after dance after dance after dance?
I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
From the same person?
No. He was just going one to the next, like, just doing the little quick ones. But he's just going one to the other. And, like, I literally saw him at one point go over to one and just, like, tap on her shoulder. And she just turned around and I was like, hey. And he just went, dance. And she was like, okay. And just, like there was no, he doesn't even give a shit about the bullshit. Like, do you want to pretend you're interested in me? Like, it was none of that. It
That
was
means
just,
he's too comfortable for me.
yeah, it was just tap and then get in that room. I want to dance. Like, and you come out, go to the bar, get a drink, do a little lap, tap another one. Like, I saw him do it 3 times that I saw him do it.
And was there one song he was doing, or did you see how long he was gone for?
It was always quick, so I think it was the one song.
The one
which
song,
is like
25 quid.
25 quid, yeah.
25 quid for one song,
Yeah,
and then it was 80 quid for 15 minutes.
yeah.
I reckon they should just let you pick the song. And then you just go like for one of the songs off of that Pink Floyd album where all the songs are 15 minutes.
Freebird.
Yeah, Freebird's a good one.
Yeah.
Or just any Metallica track. The shortest one's about 25 minutes.
I imagine they picked the song.
I think
And
so
it's
too.
probably 2.5 minutes.
It's probably the fastest song they can find. That United States of Whatever. That's pretty quick, isn't it?
Is it?
I think it's like 1 minute 30 or something.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
That would be a horrible song to strip to.
Yeah. Because it's my United States of whatever.
That's all you could do. You just...
Then Officer Leroy came around. He was like, I thought I told you not to do this. And I'm like, whatever. Yeah, but I'll probably have a better time to that.
Yes,
Because, like, sexy music and a stranger dancing just makes me go,
yeah. It's all very weird.
yeah.
Have you ever had a dance?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. It was just very awkward. It's just like, okay.
Ooh.
Like, you know what I'm like about talking about sexual things?
Yeah. Oh, that's true, yeah.
So, like, someone doing sexy dances to me is just like, I just like climb inside myself. Not entirely.
Oh.
Some parts come out, but a lot of me just climbs. But yeah, I can't do it. It just all feels so weird. And
See, I already know that. I've never had a dance, but I just know that. So I'm like, I'm not going to do that.
I think even like in a relationship and in that situation, I would still feel like super awkward. Did you just make them disappear? Are you a magician or something? Yeah, even in the relationship setting, just not for me. Like I've never
had a partner do a dance for me either.
It just doesn't do anything for
One
me.
of my exes offered, and I was like, nah.
No.
Like, what am I going to get from that? She's like, oh, it'd be sexy. I was like, no, it won't. It'll be awkward.
What are you going to get from it? 25 quid, hopefully.
And that'll be £100, please, sir.
Man, that girl that just got tapped on the shoulder and he went, dance.
Yeah.
Right. She must have been gassed about that. No input, no work, didn't have to sell it. It'd be like being like a car salesman and someone goes in and goes, I want to buy that car. Do you want to look at it? No, I'm good. Just hands over
it's
the
the
money.
equivalent of someone coming in the shop and just going, like a walk in, just being like, what flash you got? Looking for your book and then going, I'll have that one. That'll be like £400, mate. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, all right, sweet.
You go, where do you want it? Slap straight on. Done. Good.
Yeah,
Give me my money.
Similar thing.
See you later. And then maybe he'll help you down the stairs at the end by your hand.
That guy was a creep.
I just thought, what are you doing? It didn't make any sense to me why you would do that.
Because I think he's probably... It's weird to say, because I was going to say I think he's probably there for the relationship experience, but then the way he was going from dance to dance, maybe not.
Yeah, because the relationship experience you can get just by sitting there and minding your own business.
And just waiting.
Yeah. And even if you tell them that you don't want them to talk to you, they don't go at all. And it turns out you can do and say what the fuck you like, and they don't do anything.
You found that out.
My favourite of the whole part, like the whole time being there, was one of the girls went over to Jay, and I think he said like, "No thanks, love," just straight out. And that seemed to really work, because that girl came and sat next to me, and she was like, just started talking. Oh, the first thing she said was that we looked like we were in a boy band, didn't she? Well, what fucking boy band do we look like?
Because it was you, me, and Chris as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking the worst trio ever.
And the idea is, don't give them a scrap of information because they'll just hang off of it.
Yeah.
Whatever you tell them is what they believe is your favourite interest, and they'll talk to you about it.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to give you that experience that you definitely wouldn't get at home. And I'm like, oh, listen to this beat that I've just made. Oh, for fuck's not again. I have to listen to this shit. I was in the strip club. I'd be like, oh, yeah, I sometimes make beats. Oh, my God, that's so interesting. What kind of music do you make? Can I hear some of it? Oh, that's so good. You know, you get that side of it. Yeah. And it's so fake. I want someone to go, oh, shut the fuck up at me. Give me the realistic girlfriend experience.
It'd be great if there was like, you know, like that Honest restaurant in America. Not Honest, it's like an abusive restaurant. I can't remember. Do you know what I'm on about?
I haven't seen it.
It's one where basically all the servers are horrible to you. Like, you'll be choosing what you want, and you'll go like, can I get like the grilled cheese? And like, all right. Fucking hell. And they swear at you, they call you names, like they're fucking horrible to you. There's loads of videos on it, like Google it. But like you go in and it says like our servers will be rude to you. It's part of the thing. Like it's all meant to be funny. It is hilarious.
I'm well into that.
I can't believe you haven't seen that.
No.
You should Google that.
I think I prefer that than good service.
Yeah.
Like if someone's just like chucks my plate at me with no
respect
to
that's what they do, yeah. They're just horrible to you.
Like, can I get a napkin? Go fuck yourself.
But imagine that combined with strippers.
Man. I think I would enjoy that more.
Yeah, same.
Like if I walked in, they went, we're not dancing for you. I'd be like, well, now I want one.
Come on, like me.
Take my money.
I've got money. Don't want it. You're too ugly.
Take more. But yeah, so then like obviously you're trying to not give them any information about yourself, are you? So like when she said we were in a boy band, I said, none of us even play music. Not even Chris, he don't even play music. He was like, yeah, I do, I play guitar. I was like, shut the fuck up. What's wrong with you? And then like she obviously asks what we do, and then I think you said tattoo, and I was like, oh great.
Now a couple of them asked, and I was just like, tattoo.
You're like, great. Now
I'm not as good as you because you have that rehearsed fucking bricklayer.
Yeah. I didn't use that though. When you had said tattoo, I was like, fine, we're all in this then.
That'd be a great one in a strip club because if you said bricklayer, they're just gonna be like, oh, that's nice.
That's what you need to do. You need to find something that's like so boring or like so difficult to like know.
Like, what are they going to say about that?
Yeah. What can you say?
Oh, you like laying bricks?
You like a nice smooth wall.
They'd go for strong arms, 100%. 100%.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you must have really strong arms then. Yeah.
That's what they do. It's impressive how manipulated men can be. How easily. Yeah. Just fucking dumb animals.
You like my arms?
And even if like you look like me and they go, you must have really strong forearms, you'd be like, yeah, I think I fucking do, don't I?
Yeah, I do work on a little bit. Don't feel it.
But I feel how fake it is just the whole time. Yeah. And then like they say stuff that is just beyond weird. Like the girl who then said, oh, I've got, like she leaned into my ear and whispered, I've got 5 layers of baby oil on. What? No, you haven't.
I've thought about that a lot since, and I don't know how you get 5 layers.
You don't get 5 layers.
Yeah, you get 1 layer that you've applied 5 times.
Yeah,
so she's just said it wrong.
Yeah, they all become one layer.
Yeah.
Unless you let one dry on the surface like PVA glue and then go over again.
My favourite thing about, because I was sat next to you when she said that, my favourite thing about that was that prior to that, the conversation was in no way, shape, or form, like, you were, like, shutting her down every other sentence.
Yeah.
And, like, veering her off. Like, she was constantly trying to, like, get you.
Yeah.
Trying to flirt. And you were constantly just shutting her down and just, not in, like, a brutal way, but you kept on saying weird shit, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just trying to, like, fuck her. And, like, she kept on just laughing it all off. And then she then was like, fuck it, hook, line, sinker. I've got 5 layers of baby oil on. Like, that's the weirdest thing you could have said. That's even weirder than all the other weird shit. Like, it's so weird.
I think my response was, I don't like that.
Because it's weird.
I can't remember what we were talking about before that. But yeah, it was completely out the blue. And just before anyone thinks I'm just like taking everyone their time and stuff, as soon as she sat down, I said, I'm not going to give you any of my money.
Yeah.
It was the first thing I said to her. I'm not going to give you any of my money. And then she must have thought, game on.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Because then she spoke to me the closest anyone's ever spoke to my face, ever. Like, outside of a child talking to me, that's the closest she got. Right. So straight away, I was just thinking of toddlers immediately.
Oh.
And then she mentions baby oil, so now I'm proper aroused. But yeah, I think she seemed weirded out that I'd even said that I don't like 5 layers of baby oil.
Yeah. That's probably her, like, just fucking Charizard Pokemon card, just like,
Pow!
what about that?
Yeah, she tried like that Uno +4 and me. Pow!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't work, though.
No, because I told her I like grip. She was like, why do you like grip? And I was like, to stop them getting away. She just laughed and then went, oh, that's so silly. So silly. It's a fucking rape joke and you're in your underwear and you're like, oh, so silly. Up until that point, I thought that maybe this is an empowering thing for women to do. That's what I get told all the time. Mm. And then I'm allowed to land a rape joke and get told it's silly to a girl in her underwear who just told me that she's in 5 layers of baby oil. What the fuck is going on?
Strip clubs are just a world of their own. That's what's going on.
For me, I always try and... Because as soon as you break what's happening, it all changes. It becomes fun straight away.
Yeah.
So, like, if you can stop them doing the, like, I'm just going to be impressed by everything you say and do and look, and then you actually get to talk to the actual person.
Yeah.
That's usually more fun than the fake bullshit. So I always, like, start off with stuff like, oh, so what do you do when you're not here? And then usually they have to, like, scramble for an answer because their real life and their fake life just collided.
Yeah.
Like, oh, shit. Practice my dance moves, go to the gym, work out, get sweaty, have a warm, sudsy shower. You're like, no, you don't. You got 2 kids. Like, but yeah, she was like, to be fair, she did start to break down a bit. Not like break down as in start crying. But yeah, she like broke the walls down a bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Because she was like, oh, I love tattoos. I'm well into tattoos. And I couldn't see a tattoo on her. I know that you had spotted one, eagle-eyed. Yeah, which turned out to be by a great guy.
No.
Yeah, basically she then went and corroborated all the previous evidence that was already piling up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A prolific naughty man.
A naughty man from the northeast. Northeast.
Called Ian Parkin.
Ian Parkin, yes. Yeah. This isn't new information. And if he comes for us for slander, I'm going to send him a load of Instagram posts and go, maybe try them first. Why don't you take them to court and see how that goes?
Yeah, yeah.
But then I'd like our ears perked up, didn't they? Because we were like, oh, actually, we do want to hear this.
Yeah.
We actually want to find out about this. And then she told us and then went just straight back into it again.
Yeah. She told us he was creepy. She told us, like, nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened. No.
But she said he was just a bit creepy and a bit flirty. But then she was like, and yeah, you know, give me the tattoo for free.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, it's not cool. It's like...
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah. And she was like, yeah, but I didn't do anything for it. And I was like, yeah, but do you not think that kind of sits as like a money owed situation?
Yeah.
That's how that seems to me.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, no, take my money and then I don't owe you shit.
Yeah, but she was young at the time, so...
Yeah, she did say that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If a tattoo said to me, like, oh, this is for free, I'd be like, sweet.
Yeah. But I think we were in a very different power dynamic in that situation.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, even if a girl said to me, "Yeah, you can have this for free," I'd be like, "Yeah, sound. See you later." Oh, you're not going to fuck me? No, not even a little bit. Nope. The deal has been made. I'll happily have the free tattoo and not have to disappoint anyone.
Are you going to overpower me? I'd like to see you try.
Good luck pinning me down. With my age, I can barely get down to the ground as it is. I can't even help you out.
No, but this is the younger you. This is the...
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, younger me.
Young and impressionable.
Yeah, young and rapeable me.
I didn't say that, but fucking hell.
14-year-old me. Just trying to get some tattoos off the local guy. The local guy in our area who tattooed all the 15-year-old girls. Didn't tattoo 15-year-old boys. They were kicked straight out.
Yeah.
Just 15-year-old girls. His name was BJ.
Sorry, terrible start.
Yeah, good one, isn't it? And the only reason his shop was popular is because everyone knew that he tattooed people underage.
We had something like that.
I think every town probably has one of those.
Yeah.
More than likely. Yeah, man. That girl as well, she started just telling me some random shit, didn't she?
She told us about fucking Steel Panther.
Yeah.
That was very weird.
Yeah, she said that she got her tits out at a Steel Panther gig.
Which isn't weird. That's
that happens.
Especially for a stripper. Like, you're very comfortable with your body, so that's,
Yeah. And it's Steel Panther.
If anyone's going to get their tits out at a Steel Panther gig, it should probably be a stripper,
Yeah, and if there was a band to do it at, it's the one where all the cliches are being thrown in.
Yeah, it's where you're the 100th person in the room to do it, so...
Yeah, you may as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would have done it in front of my dad.
That was the weird bit. That was the bit where I was like, that's a bit strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, so her dad was actually there.
Yeah. And the worst bit was, she got down, put herself away, and then he said how proud he was of her. What?
This is what she said, yeah.
To which I responded with, that is tragic.
Yeah, it is pretty...
And then she was like, oh, you're so silly.
She did just keep saying that, yeah.
Yeah, she did keep saying I was silly. Which I don't think she realised is something that I hate.
Pretty tragic, though.
I don't mind being called silly, to be fair. I don't like it when my jokes don't land well. And then she said that she went to see him again and then fucked one of the guys from Steel Panther in front of her dad.
No.
No, to be honest, I've mixed this story up quite a bit at this point.
Her dad was at the gig, that's what she said.
Yes, yeah.
But she didn't fuck the guy in front of her dad.
Oh, yeah, because I kept changing the story.
And her dad had left.
Every time she told me the story, I just kept changing it. When she said it to me, oh, I fucked a guy from Steel Panther. And I'd be like, you fucked a guy from Steel Panther in front of your dad? And she was like, no, my dad wasn't there. And then I turned to you, and said, she fucked her dad in front of Steel Panther. Oh, you're so silly.
Yeah, I was about to say, even then she went, you're so silly.
And then eventually she did just leave.
Yeah.
But yeah, littered through all of this is a lot of me saying, I'm not going to give you any more. I don't want to have a dance. I'm not interested. And then she would carry on. And then I'd be like, cool, let's amp this up then and see if she'll leave. And then hopefully news will get round that guy's fucking weird. Don't sit next to him.
I mean, she was the last one to sit next to you, so...
She was, yeah.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that got round pretty fast then.
Yeah.
Don't sit next to him. I think, she said, oh, where's your accent from? And I was like, Southampton, and we're known for being tight cunts. Which we're not, but...
Yeah.
And yeah, she was like, oh, so silly. Had you been to any strip clubs before that?
Yeah, I've been to 2 before that. One wasn't really a strip club, and the other one wasn't really a strip club either.
Okay.
So yeah, that's probably my first experience of a real strip club.
Wait, what was the first one? It wasn't like your mum just getting changed.
So the first one was one in Borough. It was a nightclub that had... It was kind of weird. So it was a really small nightclub that had strippers in it.
Right, okay.
Like 2 of them.
And did they work there, or...?
Yeah.
Right.
It was like a rock night that had... Do you know what I mean? It was a rock night that had strippers, and they'd made a corner where you can get dancers.
What, so it's like a corner of the room where you can get dancers, but everyone else can also see this?
No, like, they literally made a corner with, like, some shitty curtains and stuff.
Oh, right, there were curtains.
Yeah, it was
Oh, that's
up.
well creepier. Because at least, like, when you go into a strip club on the street, you get to walk past it and just dip in. No one has to watch you do that. But in a nightclub, you've got a room full of people just watching you walk in there.
Yeah, but it was a rock. I don't know. It was a rock.
So you could
night.
like be trying to hit on a girl, and then absolutely strike out on it, and then just walk away from her, beeline straight through these curtains. Fuck you.
There wasn't many girls in there.
There's a girl in there that loves me. Okay, she loves my stories.
This was in Borough, so like, and it was tiny. It was about half the size of that room of the one that we were in. Just a really small bar. It was a bar. It was more of a bar.
Do the strippers like have teeth in that in Borough?
These ones did. Not good teeth, but they had teeth.
They share them between each other. Oh, you're going up. You're dancing. Okay, just put them in the other one's mouth. Yeah, I'll look after your grandkids. It's fine. Just go shake it.
And then the other one I went to was the one in Canada. Do you remember that one?
No, I wasn't there.
I don't know if I've told you about it before.
No, I don't think so.
It was on Crack Hill. It's not a joke.
It's a good start.
So it was when me and did. Bleep the name.
Okay.
Yeah, bleep that. Bleep. You can say I was in Canada.
Okay.
It was when I was in Canada, and our friends took us to this strip club because their friend owned it. So they're like, if we go there, they'll look after us. They'll give us good drinks and that, like all that kind of stuff. And we weren't that keen because we're not really into strip clubs. But we were like, okay, let's go. Fuck it. We're getting a taxi, and the taxi driver, we're driving through through Toronto, and it gets like more and more rough, like where we're going, and it ends up to the point where it's basically a mini what's the place in LA?
Skid Row.
It's like a mini Skid Row. Like, there's tents everywhere. There's a lot of drug addicts everywhere. Like, it's very rough, and the taxi just pulls up, and I'm like, "This is it." And he's like, "Yep, this is Crack Hill." And I'm like, "Oh my God." And this strip club is on the corner of Crack Hill. It's like basically this hill, and at the bottom of it, this strip club on the corner.
Mad.
But the hill is just tents and crackheads. And I was like,
who the fuck sleeps on a hill in a tent? That's crazy.
Crackheads.
Man, if they sleep head down, they'll probably die.
Yeah.
Or just wake up with like a massive head.
Maybe it makes the high better.
Maybe. Get a head rush at the same time.
See, they're pretty clever.
It sounds like a classy establishment so far.
Yeah, so that's just setting the scene.
Yeah.
And then what I then found out is that in Canada, there's no like nudity laws. So like, in the UK, they're not supposed to like get fully naked unless you go for a dance.
Right, okay. I didn't know that.
Apparently. That's what I've heard.
Oh, right.
Might be wrong. Google it.
I've not been in them enough to look at the rules on the wall or anything.
I just heard that, yeah, it's only allowed to be nudity in a private setting.
Oh. I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. In Canada, that's not a rule. They just get fully naked and one of them fucking clapped their legs and shit on the pole. I was with Rasheen, by the way. And this was just like, okay, fuck. And then, and I got caught. So I got cornered. I went to the toilet. Big mistake. I went to the toilet and then tried to come back and got approached by two straight away. First one straight away, I was like, I'm not interested. Like, don't want to dance. Just, yeah. And then she just straight away was like, okay, cool. She was the soundest stripper.
Yeah, but that's what you want.
Yeah. She was the soundest stripper ever. I just went, I'm not interested. I don't really want to dance or anything. She just went, okay. Walked away. Nothing like those ones the one the other night. The other one, on the other hand, was exactly like that one. So we were in a little booth. Like I said, we were getting looked after. So we were in our own little booth. And you had to go like round the booth to the toilet here. So I was only walking like 20 meters. First one was literally outside the toilet. And she just fucked off. The other one caught me when I was basically in the little bit right before the booth, and there was nowhere else I could go unless I just turned around and walked away from the booth. So she caught me right there and stood in front of me, and I was just like, I'm just going in that booth there, and she was like, do I know you? And I was like, nope, you don't. And she's like, I think I know you. And I was like, no, you definitely don't. And then she kept on just doing it, and she's like, I think I know, this is the best bit, I think I know people you know. And I was like, what does that mean? And she's like, because you got tattoos and I've got tattoos. I think you know people I will know. And I was like, right, I'm not interested in any of this. And she was like, oh, but can we just talk? And I was like, no. I was like, I'm not interested. Like, it's cool. Just leave me alone. And even then she was like, can we not just talk for a little bit? And then I went, look, right there, because the booth was basically here, the seat in the booth was there, and I went, right there is my girlfriend. I just want to get back to my girlfriend, please. And she was like, oh, okay. And just walked off then.
Yeah, I'd imagine she felt pretty bad for you. And you, I just want to get back to my girlfriend, please. I want to feel safe again.
But seriously, like, she wouldn't take no for an answer. Like, I was literally just like, I'm not fucking interested. I just thought that was such a weird opener. Like, saying, do I know you is obviously not a weird opener, but saying, like, I think I know people you know is, like, such a weird...
But it must work. It must work on people.
Because then if I was genuinely, like, maybe interested, I would then go, all right, who do you know that I might know? And then it's just going to become, do you know so-and-so? No. Do you know so-and-so? No. Do you know so-and-so? It's like Guess Who.
It's like the shittest game of Guess Who.
Do you know so-and-so? No. All right.
You've got 8 billion guesses. Let's see how you get on.
Do you know so-and-so? No. Fuck! We're gonna get one! We'll get one. And I might pay for a dance if you do.
The 5 degrees of separation thing suggests that you probably do know someone mutual between you.
Oh, shut up, Kier.
Yeah, but the chances of her...
I don't want the annoying stripper to be right.
The chances of her guessing the person that you know is not going to happen.
So then, next to our booth, there was a staircase going upstairs, and I noticed that all the people getting dances were getting taken up this staircase to upstairs. And then I also noticed upon the entrance of this very large building, there was a hotel above the strip club.
Okay.
So I think I was in a brothel.
It sounds it at the bottom of
brothels
Crack
are legal
Hill.
in Canada, so...
Oh, are they? I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
So I was in a brothel. So it wasn't a strip club. It was
at the bottom of Crack Hill.
Yeah, it was a strip club at the bottom of Crack Hill that was actually a brothel.
Did you arrive there, like when you saw it as a brothel, you're like, man, this must be a good one if people are queuing up outside to get in for days?
It totally might not have been a brothel. This is literally just my conclusion. But yeah, it didn't bode well that there's a hotel above it that you could pay for by the hour.
Yeah,
I noticed that on the entrance.
Yeah, that might be a giveaway. I'd imagine those sheets are disgusting.
Probably not.
You reckon they're just changed all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, the mattress isn't changed.
This was a very, honestly, I know it was at the bottom of Crack Hill, but it was a really nice strip club.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was genuinely really, really nice.
The lighting of strip clubs makes them nice as well, though, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Because they're basically pitch black.
And there's lots of leather.
Yeah.
For a reason.
And they're always red lights. Red lights everywhere.
This was blue.
Was it?
Yeah, it was blue.
I didn't know that. Didn't know places did blue as well.
You've only ever seen red.
Yeah, because I know what the red lights are designed for the
Sexy?
red light district.
Oh.
But the reason that you have the red lights, this is really sad,
Oh, okay.
is because in red lights it's more difficult to see bruising on women.
Fucking hell, Kier. Did you really have to bring that up?
Yeah,
Really?
I thought so.
Well, that's just grim.
It is grim, isn't it? So when we walked
Yeah.
into that strip club and it was red lights, I was like, ugh. People get beaten up
That's the
here.
first thing you think.
Yeah, straight
Well,
away.
no, it could. Well, you're saying traditionally.
Yeah, traditionally, yeah. But that is the reason that people use red lights. Yeah, fucking grim. So this blue light place, classy establishment. Women aren't getting punched, so that's nice.
Yeah.
You know it's good then. Even though people are queuing up outside ready to punch him, I'd imagine, for some crack on Crack Hill. Yeah, it's mad how things are different in like different places though. Considering like how maybe tame things are here. I went on a stag do abroad. This was in Germany, in Hamburg, I think. And people from there will know what I'm talking about. There's a place and they call it the 5 floors of whores.
Jesus Christ.
And what it is there's 5 floors.
Right. Arcade games?
Close.
Right.
You do get to play.
Bowling?
You will have maybe 2 or 3 fingers in holes.
Is there a pool table?
You could be bent over one.
I'm trying to think how many more things I could throw at you that you can still make. But... Is there a cinema in there?
Yeah. But all the movies are blue, like the lighting. But yeah, it was just as it sounds.
5 floors.
Yeah, and it was like walking through like any like council building, like when you walk past all the doors on each side of an apartment block. Sorry, my first thought went to like council flats.
What?
But like you walk down a corridor, and it is just doors the whole way down that all lead into just a small room with a bed in it.
Right.
And all the girls are just like stood on the door waiting. And then they'll like talk to you as you go through. Because I went in for sightseeing purposes to gather research.
Yeah.
Try and understand how different people live and different cultures operate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And every time they talk to me, I'll be like, just window shopping. Just a journalist from the UK.
Just sounds very convincing.
Yeah. It is, and I don't have AIDS. No matter what.
Did any of your friends frequent these rooms?
We all walked through there as a team, which I think was probably more intimidating than anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did just go in there for a peruse, see what was going on. We were told it was one of the spots to check out. We went to Hooters, and we went to the 5 floors of hall straight after.
I mean, yeah.
As you do in Hamburg.
Was it depressing? It sounds depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there are red lights everywhere, and I got given this piece of information years ago, and it's ruined every experience.
Did you say that on the Stag Do? Guys, just so you know, these red lights are to hide the bruises
that I inflict on my victims.
Have fun.
And then yeah, we were in, I don't know, another country. I can't remember where it was now. I'd love to say Krakow, but I don't think it was. It was somewhere that direction.
Eastern.
That, yeah, potentially. Like, never eat shredded. Yeah, maybe. Potentially.
Fucking idiot.
And yeah, then it was like the same kind of setup as everywhere else. But my friend, whenever he goes into strip clubs, likes to start stripping himself.
Oh, okay.
So it was one of the cool ones where people aren't talking to you much. You just sit there and there's like pole in front. So you can just chill and enjoy your drink and like have a nice time. And then there's like strippers on the poles and stuff. And then, yeah, on one of the breaks, he stood up and then like started dancing with his clothes on. They were like, get down! You need to get down from there. And he went, what? And just took his shirt off. Started grinding the pole. And within maybe 20 seconds, he was just fully naked. Just like throwing his dick about in that. And no one had given money to the girls all night. But he got some.
Did he?
Yeah, we started pelting coins at him. And then he swung on the pole. The pole almost ripped out the ceiling. Like you heard it go. And he's like scared now. So his penis just went straight in. Like terrified. Get that out of the way.
How did the security not like fucking rip him down?
I think they were collecting the coins.
What?
They're like, this will feed my family. Yeah, we did get kicked out eventually.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, it seems.
But that's what he does. Like,
yeah.
He's just the guy that gets naked. In your bed. Go on. Sit in the bed now. Get in your bed. That is the most pimp thing you've said during this whole thing. Cinder, get in your bed. In your bed now. Get in your bed. There's a John outside waiting to come in. I'm paying for this hotel by the hour. I don't care if you've only got one eye. Let him fuck the socket.
And you will enjoy it.
And then you'll give Daddy that cheese. Pimping's not a good thing to do, by the way. I don't think. Hot take. I know this is going to be quite controversial, but I don't think people should be doing that.
Nah.
Ever since I listened to that Arctic Monkeys song, I've just seen it in a whole different light.
It took until that song.
Yeah, it went from red to blue.
I don't know. Yeah, it's bad. But there's bits of it that I'm like, but that does make a bit of sense.
What?
Like the security aspect.
Well, yeah. There totally should be security. Oh, sorry, for the pimps.
No.
Pimps being security.
Yeah. Being security.
If your pimp needs security, get a different pimp. Yeah. You fucked up. I know there is from that perspective, but also there's the dark side where they don't get to receive any of their money.
Yeah, there's the majority dark side, yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking gross. It's crazy.
Maybe there should be like nice pimps who are just security.
They like sit you down like in a corporate meeting.
Yeah,
like,
they just get paid a little cut. Yeah.
And they have to like word things nicely and
they organise your books. Like you've got a 4 o'clock today and a 5. Do you want some food in between? Yeah.
Like a shop manager.
Yeah.
Do you want me to nip out and grab a coffee?
Basically, he's not a pimp. He's just your manager, but he
does your tax return for you and that.
He's just got the name pimp, you know.
He does things like, no, I don't want to be your manager. All right, let's take our manager hat off now, okay? You're doing a real good job out there. You're doing really well. People really like you. Your attitude could probably do with changing a little bit just to help encourage them, but the dancing's spot on. Just deliver a perfect shit sandwich to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice pimps. There should be nicer pimps. But yeah, maybe just not.
Maybe just not. Yeah.
Maybe just make it safe environments for women to be sex workers.
Yeah. That would make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is very grown up after this whole talk, I think. We've brought it round to a moral discussion. Who thought we would get here?
Dunno.
But it's been more than a song, so you owe me like 80 quid now.
I owe you 80 quid.
Yeah, this is the boyfriend experience.
If anything, I'm owed 80 quid.
Well, should we just call it even then?
Yeah, good deal.
Good deal.
Yeah. Oh, your hands are sweaty.
Yeah, they are. Knees weak. My arms are heavy. Oh, was that vomit on your sweater already? You're so silly. Right. Bye.